What's up, everyone? It's the Loki Monster here, and I'm here with Elvira in this great location to take a screenshot with her. I just wanted to point this out for everyone. If you go to your storyline and then you go to Grim Outlook, it has to be the storyline. You can meet and greet Elvira here, just like all the new players just starting the game. Now, talking about new things. November's bonus is the Fall Harvester's Sword. This is available for anyone who makes any DC purchase, and the Fall Harvester's Scythe, which is also available for all Guardians. Just head to the Guardian Tower and talk to Forts to get yours. Speaking of new things and new players, we have finally come out of beta on Steam. So, we should be getting a new influx of players. Fingers crossed. Now, some new additions for today. The level cap has been increased from 38 to 39, so get grinding, guys. And we have the Death of Games Boss Fight Extreme Arcade Challenge. Now, unfortunately, when I played it, there was no boss. There seems to be a little bug going on here. Even private parties are not finding the boss. So hopefully they're on it and it will be fixed as soon as possible. With the addition of this new challenge dungeon, there is a Aq3d server data pet. Now, I'm imagining this is some type of floppy disk type pet. You also have arcade coins and server data that drop from this dungeon. Now, with the server data coins, you were able to craft things in the Desk Gamer shop. Now, these were all the items that were available last week, and now we have arcade versions, which is level 39 armor. Now, I can't tell you if any of these are going to be some best in slots, but I guarantee there probably will be. There are also, I'm just going to mention 3 different Death of Gamer size. So you have some variations in the stats for the build you might want to create. And this is it here. They all look the same, but like I said, the stats will vary for each different one, including the Blessed by Twilly one, which is higher for the health. But as I said, you're going to have to do a lot of grinding for these, as well as trade in some originals. Now, the big news, the Trove has arrived. So you are going to be able to store all of your 20th anniversary stuff free in the bank as a Trove with Hootenanny. Oh, the first item you're going to need is the anniversary cloak. Now, if you haven't gotten the cloak yet, it's really simple to get. In fact, I'm not even going to go back to my bank for it. I'm just going to run over here and talk to Artix, and I'm just going to scroll down till I get to the menu and then buy a cape and then run back and hand it in. And when we hand that in, you will find that it has unlocked 6 different troves, 1 for each area. Now, you have to accept each of these before the event lobby leaves the game. So as long as you have them started, you can finish your trove way down the road if you want. All these games are staying in the game, but in a different menu. So you will be able to finish them as long as you've accepted the first quest for each trove. So make sure you grab all these quests, and also you will receive a title for each one of these troves when you've completed it. Now, you might think, well, all my items are stat. I just worked hard to get that big, huge coffee tanker on my back. Well, don't worry. Handing them in doesn't actually consume the items. But yes, the items you get from the trove will be cosmetic, so you'll have to store your stat versions separately. So we have one other new change, which is the Beta Berserker. Now, originally the Beta Berserker set was available with Cicero. Now, as you see, it was removed last week from the adventure items and moved to the Sanctuary. Now to get to the Sanctuary, just go to your portal and go to world areas, and then you want to go way to the bottom to special locations and Founder's Sanctuary. And once you're here, you want to fly over this gap. Make sure you don't fall down any of the holes. It's a long way down to nowhere. And once you get here, you can interact with the sword here. Now, if you're a Kickstarter, you will see your Kickstarter stuff here as well. But for us open beta people, you will only see the open beta shop. Now, unfortunately, if you were not in the open beta, which is now closed, you will not be able to access these items at all. Now, first off, we have a open beta note, which has actually changed, and it now says a new dark variant of the live event sword is coming. So this is the live celebration sword. So there will also be a dark version of this as well, but only for Guardians. Now, not only can you craft the original beta berserker, which you see here I have been doing, in order to have a second set, because I'm going to need them to craft the new ones. So with the original beta berserker, a very simple set. Now this set is craftable with battle gems, and battle gems you earned in the random dungeons. They also occasionally drop from daily boss, but that doesn't really happen that often. So we have the new dark beta berserker set. So as you can see, the helm has that black skin with the glowy red eyes built in, and then we have the armor, which is very simple, and the shoulders. I've always liked the beta berserker shoulders, just hated the color, so it's nice to have a new color variation. So this is basically the dark set, and as I said, it is a very simple set. Now you're going to have to trade in your regular beta berserker set and more battle gems in order to craft these. And there's also the Guardian version. As you can see, I actually preferred it, so I decided to do this one first. It's got this great helm, and as you can see, more Guardian colors, which are awesome for Guardians who want to put a little variation in their sets, because we do have very little to variate from a regular Guardian set. So this is nice to have these. Now I did find that my original beta berserker set had been changed from a green set to a legacy set in my bank account, but even with trading those in, having a max stack of 200 battle gems in the bank plus 8 in crafting, it still wasn't enough to craft the entire Guardian set and replace the pieces from my original beta berserker set. So it is a fair bit of crafting. I'll see you next time. Bye.